Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this short video. This video is going to be styled more in a Ramble-esque format, as I think there's a couple things we need to talk about. As I fully believe that transparency builds trust, I feel like we should have this talk when looking at the future. As most of you know, I've been playing Brightest Shores for a while now, and well, we've made good progress in the series. However, coming March 7th, I have a LAN party coming up, and I've set myself the goal of getting 200 million cooking XP in old school RuneScape at that LAN party, or at least try to get there. Now, it's going to be difficult for me to get there, as it is a lot of XP with a lot of hours and probably not enough time due to IRL constraints. However, I am willing to fully commit to this, as the challenge has also been partly set by a friend of mine, so it seemed like a fun thing to do. This does, however, mean a couple things. 1. I will not be able to upload any videos for the Brightest Shores Completionist series until that date, or even a little bit later. However, I am committing to edit all of the remaining videos for the Brightest Shores series. And when looking at my data, I have at least until episode 12 and perhaps even episode 13 recorded. After that, I'm not quite sure if I would like to continue with the Brightest Shores Completionist series. I feel like that even though it is a very fun game, the gameplay loop is relatively known, and it seems like that in Chronopolis there are two skills, being the merchant and the leatherworker, that you would probably train that up until 250, maybe even 500, in order to make all the money that you need in order to basically train all the other skills, as you would be able to get a level 25 tool with that money. Now, I'm not quite sure if I would want to do that. We have, and that's a little spoiler, we have obviously hit Chronopolis, and we will show that in a future episode, obviously. However, it is kind of meh at this point. I'm not quite sure if I want to commit a lot of time to the game, as I feel like it is in a pretty good place, but it kind of burns me out. Not burned out as in I don't want to play anymore, but just burns out as in I am not motivated anymore. I feel like that in order to make the best content for you guys, I should be as excited as I can be in order to make a video. And once that's no longer the situation, then I feel like I cannot live up to the standard I set myself and hold myself against. Effectively, this means that it is very likely at this point that the Brightest Shores Completionist series will come to an end come episodes 12 or 13. I will make a note of that once it actually ends, so you guys know that it is the last episode. Furthermore, I might do a transition towards old school RuneScape content. I have at least 2 episodes, but perhaps even 3 or 4, pre-recorded from a couple months ago, where I did a ton of things in the game in order to further the account. And even though the footage is a little bit older, I figured that it would be fun to upload that as well. So, like I said, I am committing after 200 mil cooking to ensure that all the Brightest Shores episodes are fully edited, as well as obviously the old school RuneScape Completionist series, whatever that name for that series will be at that point. After that, I'm thinking it's very likely that I will transition towards old school RuneScape, as for the aforementioned reasons. This obviously puts you guys in a predicament as well, and I fully realize that, because most of you subscribe to me for my Brightest Shores content, and it seems like that will come to an end. Now obviously it's your decision to make whether or not you would like to continue this partnership with me into the future. I hope you guys do, because I'm very excited to create more content for you guys. But if not, I would fully understand that, even though I'm probably shooting myself in the foot here with a double-barreled shotgun. As this affects you guys as well, I would love to hear your comments on this topic. Again, I feel like that I should be excited when making content and not making content because just to make content. I feel like that's a very wrong approach into running my channel. I will burn out in the long term, and that's not good for you guys, but it definitely is also not good for me, as I also have obviously a family and a job, and I want to have fun playing games and editing. And that's going to be all for now. I hope I will be able to make the deadline being March 7th. If I get it, I will update you guys. Or you might even get a surprise video where I just release everything. The regular schedule for the Bright Shores Completionist series, meaning once per Sunday, will be maintained until all the episodes have been released. I might do 2 episodes at once, because you guys would have been waiting for roughly 3 to 5 weeks at that point, depending on when I actually finish the skill, just to do something back for your patience. And with that, that is the end of this short ramble video. Let me know in the comments what you think, and as always, thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day.